Welcome everyone to Waldron Park here in Athleague for the showpiece game in Roscommon hurling, the 2021 Keypack Senior Championship Final between Athleague and Tremane. This could be described as the neighbours' final, as both clubs are from the same parish. They play their underage hurling together, their junior hurling together as Athleague Tremane, and they join up to play their football side by side under the name of the Fury Club at senior level and St Kieran's at the underage grades. This is a unique occasion in GAA circles, and today the parish rivals for 60 minutes set aside the strong ties that bind them together to battle it out for the Mickey Cuniff Cup here at the spiritual home of Roscommon hurling in Athleague on the banks of the River Suck. This is the 7th occasion the two teams have met in the decider, and it's today's underdogs Tremane who hold the upper hand with 4 successes heretofore, including the first in 1956 and the most recent when the teams met in 1980. Athleague won their 2 finals against their rivals in 1959 and 1978. That 1978 victory for Athleague was the start of a 25-year famine which only ended in 2003. It's 25 years since Tremane last contested a county senior final when they lost to Four Roads. They won the last of their 11 titles in 1995 when they overcame St Dominic's in a replay. A substitute today, Mike Keaveney, was a member of that squad for Tremane 26 years ago as the Castlereagh pipe and reed band, brass and reed band, lead the two teams around the field here in Athleague as Aaron Clogher is warming up, the referee there, together with his umpires, Vincent Burke and Matt Farrell. And there is the Castlereagh pipe and brass band. And you see there Danny Burke, the legend himself, Danny Burke, beating out the drum there at the back. Danny Burke, what a servant to Roscommon football over the years. He's a coach for Castlereagh since 1955. He's still coaching underage, PRO of Castlereagh Club. Guided Castlereagh to many senior championships over the years, brought on so many top players for Roscommon in Roscommon's history. Tom Heaton, John Curran, Adrian O'Sullivan, Jimmy Finnegan, Mickey Frayne, the list goes on, Derek Duggan, Shane Curran, you name it. Danny Burke, there he is, and there is the 2 captains. Sean Melia, the captain of Tremane, leading his team, and Ben McGahan leading the Athleague team. So Athleague are today seeking their 20th title, and it's their 4th final appearance in a row. They beat Four Roads in the 28th final before losing to the same opposition in 2019 and going down last year to Porrick Pierces in extra time in a thrilling encounter. So the two teams there line up before us. The traditional county final parade back in situ this year, having not been able to proceed last year due to the COVID. The Castlereagh band welcome back here today in Athleague. So Ballygar man, Porrick Mannion, manages that league. He's also the Sligo senior coach, and they arrive in the final after beating the champions Porrick Pierces in a penalty shootout in the semi-final. Tremane sent shockwaves throughout the county when they overcame Four Roads by 2 points in the semi-final thanks to an Noel Gately goal to set up this eagerly anticipated and mouth-watering clash. Having lost to, having lost to Four Roads in the earlier group game by a whopping 19 points. So that was some turnaround. Tremane beating Four Roads in the semi-final by 2, having lost by 19 earlier in the season. And to add spice to the occasion, if some are needed, Tremane manager, Thurlock Moore native Seamus Qualter, managed Athleague in the 2018 final. That's their last success. And here he is today managing Tremane. Seamus Qualter, loads of experience in managing Roscommon, Westmeath, Athleague, and he's here trying to guide that Tremane to this championship that they haven't won since 1995. And there is the Athleague team to our right, the Tremane team to our left, wearing the Clare jerseys. Can they replicate the Clare success of 95, the Tremane success of 95? So team news, Tremane have made a couple of changes from the semi-final. We'll give you that now. In goals is Liam Murray, right full back Seamus Lynch, full back Sean Mealy, the captain, then Adrian Flanagan. There's Cathal Mahoney, Joe Brennan and Warren Boyle. Peter Keelan, Porrick Brennan midfield, David Mullen, Niall Keenan, Cathal Brennan, Sean Mahoney, Niall Kilroy and Darren Gately, the Craig's man, will play in top of the left for Tremane. Athleague, David Connell in goals, Niall Connolly, David Delaney, Mark Ward, Nisha Coyle, Owen Coyle, Alan Moore, Darragh Heavey, Ben McGahan, Gary Fallon, Ronan O'Mara, Cormac Kelly, Owen Ward, top of the right, Robbie Fallon, full forward, and Angus Lyons will be top of the left for Athleague. So who will it be? Will it be Athleague? Will it be Tremane? And we're about to have our national anthem, Aura Naveen. So to see the set, the preparations are done. It's down to the 15 players for Athleague, the 15 players for Tremane to decide the destination of the Mickey Caniff Cup in 2021. This is the most local of local derbies. Athleague and Tremane coming here today out from Roscommon. Blue and yellow flags and blue and white flags interspersed. Every second house, Tremane flags, Athleague flags, incredible local derby. Both teams contested this county final. First time since 1980, of course. And there's a wind blowing from right to left. If you see the flags there, the tricolour is fluttering to our left here. And that will favour the teams playing towards the evergreen trees up to our left. And what about the big matchups here in this game? The midfield battle itself will decide a lot. Dara Heavey and Ben McGahan, county hurlers for Roscommon, great players over the years. Ben McGahan, a young man, just 21, but he's the captain of the team. And then, of course, Dara Heavey, the more experienced player for Athleague, in the middle of the field, up against Pádraig Brennan and Pete Keelan, two of Roscommon's finest hurlers as well. Pete Keelan, very, very stylish player, 14 seasons now playing for Tremane, his first ever county final, and a real stalwart for Roscommon over the years. So here is Aaron Clogher, Pádraig Pearce's man, about to throw in the sliotar. It's Athleague who'll be playing against the breeze. It'll be Tremane with the breeze in the first half. Players anxious to get on with it. Pete Keelan, the yellow helmet. Ben McGahan, the blue. The ball is in. And we're on here in Athleague, the county final of 2021. And straight away, it's Tremane in possession. Centre forward, Niall Keenan. Gets it up the field, up towards Niall Kilroy. Gets inside. A chance already for Niall Kilroy. He's bearing down on goal. Chance of a goal. Oh, he's hooked. And he just couldn't get to the second attempt. And the referee has blown for a free. And is that a penalty? Foul looked like it was inside the penalty area, but Niall Kilroy had opened up for him. He was hooked brilliantly in the first occasion. Then he scuffed his shot second time round, but he was fouled. The referee has brandished a yellow card. Let's see where the foul took place. Will it be a penalty or will it be just a free? It's going to be a free. But what drama in the opening seconds inside the first minute. Niall Kilroy picked the lock of the Athleague defence, was in on goal. He was fouled. So Niall has a chance now to push his team into the lead. Niall Kilroy, the Roscommon senior footballer as well. He made his debut back in 2012 for the Roscommon senior football team, now 30 years of age, the actuary by occupation. So here comes Niall. Will he be content with his point? He does. He slots it straight between the posts. The first score of the game after a minute and 5 seconds. It's Niall Kilroy opening the account. 7 for Niall in the semi-final against Four Roads, and a lot will depend on his battle today with David Delaney. So here comes David Connell. David, now 42 years of age, would you believe, played in that championship win back in 2003. 4 championships to his credit, David Connell. What a stalwart for Athleague and Roscommon over the years. Ball breaks around the 45-metre line. This is Dara Heavey in possession. Gets it across the field, looking for the run of a centre forward, Ronan O'Mara, but it's well picked up here by Pete Keelan. Pete drives it off his left side up towards Niall Kilroy. Bad bounce, but he gets it. This is Niall. Is he going to take on his marker? He's going to take on Alan Moore. He sends it in off his left, and that's to the right and wide. So the first wide of the game there from Niall Kilroy, but already we'll see that Alan Moore has gone in to pick up Niall Kilroy, but now he's changed back. But yes, indeed, it's David Connell with the puck out towards this side of the field, right half forward side of the field. Going for this Gary Fallon, but it's won there by Cormac Kelly momentarily, but Pete Keelan there getting the break of the ball. Pete's been very impressive in the opening moments. Sean Mealy pulls on it on the ground, gets a good ball up the field, scramble for possession. Well won here by Cathal Mahoney, drives it up, looking for Cathal Brennan. Across comes Niall Connolly, but Cathal Brennan got to it. But there's David Delaney to tidy up, and he's shot his block down. Scuffle on the ground for the ball. It's pulled down by an Athleague man, but it's only as far as Warren Boyle. Warren, wearing number 25, driving forward. Sends a nice ball into a Kilroy again, the target man. Niall well out in front of his marker. Alan Moore turns. This is a chance for Niall to hit his second of the game. He sends it in brilliantly over the bar. Niall Kilroy with his second of the game. And that's 2 points for Tremane. A great start for the Tremane men. And Niall Kilroy, the man who's doing the damage, sends that over the bar. So what a start here for the Tremane man. Exactly what they would have wished for 25 years after their last appearance in a county final in Athleague. So David Connell once more, all in white. A whopping puck out, landing towards Pete Keelan, broken down. Scramble on the ground there. Gary Fallon can't get it. Pete Keelan collects it. Great clearance up the field by Pete Keelan. Again in between Alan Moore and Niall Kilroy. Alan Moore does well to bat it out towards David Delaney. But there is Owen Coyle to pick it up. Owen can't get it up. And in comes Sean Mahoney. But Owen gets it. The second attempt, he makes a great clearance up towards the left half forward. Cormac Kelly breaks away from him to Ronan O'Mara, Tipperary man. Ronan stopped in his tracks by Joe Brennan, but he makes great progress now. But what a good interception by Sean Melia. Sean gets to it, and that's a great piece of play by the 36-year-old captain of the Tremane man, and a very, very good clearance up the field. Here they come. Tremane once more. Cathal Brennan out in front of his marker. Tries to pull on it, but he can't get it upfield, and it's here now for Pádraig Brennan. Good pass to Cathal Brennan. Cathal adds to it brilliantly. There it is now for Kilroy, but well played by Alan Moore, and the referee is given a free from the ball lands. So foul after the ball was played up, and Alan Moore did very well to get out in front of Niall Kilroy to win that ball, but the referee Aaron Clogher spotted the free, and in fact, is he going to go back where the foul occurred? He is. Thought for a moment that the free would take place where the ball landed, but no. Here's Pádraig Brennan in front of us, the Athleague manager, also the Sligo manager, has done a good job with them. And of course, no stranger to these players, having come up against them in club level and also at county level in his role as the Sligo manager. So Niall Kilroy coming all the way out inside his own 65-metre line. Can he land this? Can he land a third point for himself, a third point for his team? 5 minutes gone in the first half. If you've just joined us, you're welcome here to Athleague. Here comes Niall. Sends it in off his left. He's got the distance. It has the distance, but not the accuracy, and out to the right and wide. So welcome to Athleague. If you're watching this game in Ireland, in Roscommon, or in Great Britain, America, Australia, Middle East, further afield, you're very, very welcome here to Athleague for the showpiece game in Roscommon hurling, the county championship final between the great rivals, local derby, Athleague and Tremane. Puck out here in front of Cathal Brennan. Cathal going down with a Robbie Fallon. It's there to be won. Crowd of players in the cluster, but Cathal Brennan picks it up brilliantly. He's crowded out. He gets his pass away. Robbie Fallon goes down on it now, as does Ronan O'Mara. Will the referee call a stalemate? Still on the ground. Still a scuffle for possession. Scramble. Scramble goes on. Who can come out with the ruck? It's Athleague that have it now with the right full back, Niall Connolly. And Niall is pushed out over the sideline. It'll be a line ball here for the Tremane men. So Niall Connolly, 38 years of age, living in Craigs, son of Dominic, who won championships with Athleague back in the 70s. Dominic Connolly, no stranger to Roscommon football and hurling fans. Great stalwart for Fuerty and Athleague, Dominic. And John and Niall, great hurlers and footballers as well. Niall playing for Athleague here at right full back, going for his 5th senior championship, scuffed by Pádraig Brennan, and Niall Connolly picks it up. Niall gets it away here to Gary Fallon, All-Ireland minor winner with Roscommon in 26 in the football. Long ball in around the house. A chance maybe of a score, maybe a goal on. Shot, and a brilliant goal! Owen Ward with the shot, Owen Ward with the goal. But Niall Connolly, the man that won the ball here from the scuffed sideline cut, and Niall Connolly sent it in, and there was Owen Ward, county minor. There's a county minor, Connacht minor football championship medal to his credit, and he slotted it in the top right-hand corner, and a goal for Athleague. And Owen Ward, the man that's got it. So here we are. 7 minutes gone. A goal to Athleague. 2 points to Tremane. Gary Fallon's, his shot is blocked down. Going in for it there now is Dara Heavey, who wins it. Dara can't get his pass away. It's Cathal Brennan in possession, wearing the white knee bandage. Back to Pete Keelan. Spreads the play. Good diagonal ball across the far side of the field. Out towards right full forward, Sean Mahoney. Sean tries to get it in, but is well dealt with there by Nisha Coyle. Nisha bringing the ball out. Good ball up towards Owen Ward once more. Owen Ward up against Seamus Lynch. This is still Owen Ward on the 14-metre line. Out to the 20. Great skill by Ward. He's driving straight through. What a chance. Owen Ward, great play. He's well hooked there by Sean Mealy. Out over the end line for a 65. But Owen Ward, the alarm bells are ringing in the Tremane defence as Owen Ward won that ball. Leisha Coyle did good work in the right half-back position also. So a threat there for the Athleague men. Owen Ward, but good defending by Sean Mealia, captain of the team, primary school teacher based in Dublin, made his debut back in 2002. So Sean Mealia leading his team here in the final today. So Ben McGahan, 13 points in the semi-final. He's about to strike this 65. Put in a masterful display on the Athleague team that lost the final last year to Pádraig Pearse. So almost 8.5 minutes gone in the first half. It's a goal to Athleague, 2 points to Tremane. So Ben McGahan, 65, about 25 metres in from the sideline. far side of the field. A good crowd here in the stand, and here to witness history. This is Ben. Lifts it and strikes at good elevation. It's straight between the posts. And a good score by Ben McGahan. 1-1 now to Athleague, 2 points to Tremane. And we have 9 minutes almost played in the first half, and a chance here for Liam O'Murray to puck the ball out. Liam usually plays in the left half back position, but had to go into goals today because of the injury to regular goalkeeper Kevin Kellehan. He gets good distance on his puck, landing on the 45-metre line. It's batted out there by the corner forward. That's Angus Lyons way back in defence. The ball breaks out here now to David Mullen for Tremane. He's fouled. It's going to be a free in for the Tremane men. David Mullen, the man who was fouled. So Aaron Clougher has his arm outstretched. And it's going to be a free for Niall Kilroy on the 45-metre line, about 15 metres, 20 metres in from the sideline, far side of the field. So Niall a chance to reduce the deficit. 2 points between the two teams. 1-1 for Athleague, 2 points to Tremane. 9.5 minutes gone the first half. So Niall has scored the 2 points for his team so far. Looking at the target, eyes it up. And he's going to strike this off his left. Here he comes, lifts it, strikes it. Nice follow through. And that's a beautiful score there by Niall Kilroy. That's his third of the game. 1-1 now to 3 points here in Athleague. So 30 senior hurling championships shared between these two teams. Athleague 19, Tremane have 11. Puck out from Dave Connell out towards the right half forward. Gary Fallon beats him out over the sideline. It'll be a line ball. And it's going to be Vincent Burke has raised the flag. He's going to throw it in. Ronan O'Mara there is protesting. He wants a line ball for Athleague. Aaron Clougher coming over. And I think he's going to throw it in. So Ronan O'Mara there, Pete Keelan, ready to contest this throw in. As Aaron tells Gary Fallon to move back, and other players to move back as well. Similarly with Dara Heavey and Joe Brennan. Gives the players space to contest. Ronan O'Mara gets a boot to it. Back to Ben McGahan. Strikes it in, but there's Sean Melia in space. And Sean comes out with the ball. Here he comes on the 45. Nice hand pass to Warren Boyle. Warren swings on it. Lovely ball up towards the left full forward position. There's Niall Kilroy winning that. Sends it in off his right, and he sends that to the left and wide. So a third wide there for Tremane. Good play by Sean Melia in the full back position. And Niall's accuracy just let him down on that occasion. 3 wides for Tremane, as I said. No wide yet for Athleague. 1-1 to Athleague, 3 points to Tremane. We have 11 minutes and 15 seconds gone in the first half as David Connell pucks this out. A good puck out to Niall Connolly. So Niall gets it in front of Cathal Brennan. This is Niall on the 65. Drives it up into the right full forward position. Going for it there is the centre forward Ronan O'Mara from Laura and Tipperary, playing for Athleague. And the ball goes out over the sideline. It's going to be a line ball as Aaron Clougher just waits for the line cut to be taken. And a chance here for Athleague. Ben McGahan can strike them over from the sideline. He did it in the county final last year, has done it for Roscommon on several occasions. So here comes Ben McGahan. So Ben looking up. Is he going to try his luck from this distance, 20 metres out? Sends it in across the face of goal. It's held in play by Owen Ward. Out comes Seamus Lynch with the ball. Seamus does well to clear it upfield, looking for the run of David Mullen, but it's well won across the far side, but the Athleague player slips, but Nisha Coyle tidies it up. He can't get to it. Again, there's a scramble on the ground. The ground is slippery. Fighting for the ball is Niall Keenan, and here comes Niall, his first touch really of the game, and he sends it up straight to David Delaney. David gets a boot to it, but only as far as a Tremane man. Here comes Darren Gately, his first touch, the Craigs man. Got a goal in the quarter-final. He sends it in, and that's a brilliant score by Darren Gately. First score of the game for Darren Gately, the man from Craigs, one of two brothers, Darren and Noel. Noel's on the bench. Noel got the goal in the semi-final, and Darren there, the Roscommon minor player, footballer from 2020, a real live wire, and that's a great score. That's the equaliser now for Tremane. 4 points to Tremane, 1-1 to Athleague. We have 13 minutes gone in the first half. Pick up by David Connell. It's well won here by Angus Lyons, Roscommon senior footballer also. Drives it inside. Well played by Gary Fallon. Takes it ahead of Adrian Flanagan. Sends it in off his left, and he sends that to the right, and he sends it wide. That's the first wide of the game here for the Athleague men. Gary Fallon, 33 years of age, member of Fergal O'Donnell's squad in 2006 when they won the All-Ireland Minor Championship. He's going in for his 4th Senior Hurling Championship today in Roscommon. The ball comes off centre forward Niall Keenan. He picks it up. Being challenged there by Owen Coyle out over the sideline. It's going to be a line ball to the Athleague men wearing the blue and white jerseys, the Laois jerseys. Tremane wearing the Clare jerseys, the yellow with the blue hoop. Ball is sent down the sideline, added on to by the left half forward. The ball without play. Cormac Kelly was the man that added on to it, but it's going to be a sideline cut here for Athleague. And linesman there, Vincent Burke, has his flag raised. So here comes Ben McGahan now, just inside the 65-metre line. That's the Tremane 65-metre line. He's going to cut this. But when he finds Angus Lyons, he decided to go forward. Here comes Ben with a good cut. Great ball into the full forward. And what a take by Owen Ward. Sends it in brilliantly over the bar. A score of the highest quality from Owen Ward. Nothing the cornerback could do about that. That was pure class. But what about that for a sideline cut by Ben McGahan? Up to Owen Ward, and nothing Seamus Lynch could have done about that. Owen Ward turned over the bar. That's the lead once more for Athleague. 1-2 to Athleague, 4 points to Tremane. We have 15 minutes almost played in the first half. David Delaney go down on it, but he's beaten to it by the Sean Mahoney for Tremane. The referee has blown his whistle for a foul. It's going to be a free to Tremane, just inside the 45-metre line, dead straight in front of the goals. Niall Kilroy territory. Referee pointing to the spot as the linesman, Vincent Burke, encroaches in on the field. Is he trying to draw the referee's attention? We'll just see in a moment. But nonetheless, it's going to be a free in for Tremane and Niall Kilroy. We are approaching the water break. Here comes the towel to dry the ball. And Niall's happy with that. He's got the ball dried, and here he comes. He sets the ball down about 3 metres inside the 45-metre line. He's going to strike off his left. He's got 3 points already today. Niall, can this be the equaliser? 1-2 to 4 points. Nothing between the two teams. He lifts it, strikes it, he sends it high and straight over the bar. Niall Kilroy. 4th score for Niall, and there we have it, the water break. 15 minutes and 40 seconds gone in the first half, and it's even Stevens level here in Athleague. Tremane 1 goal and 5 points. Athleague 1 goal and 2 points, and it's nothing between the two teams. A very keenly contested match. Niall Kilroy has got 4 points already for his team. Darren Gately's got a point. That's the 5 points for Tremane. And then on the Athleague side, Owen Ward has got 2, and Owen Ward's got a goal and a point rather. Ben McGahan's got a point. So that's the scoring situation. So Tremane dominated Roscommon hurling in the 1970s, winning 5 titles, and had a great rivalry with Athleague, and they met in 3 finals in a row, 78, 79 and 80. Athleague won in 1978, then Tremane won in 79 and 80. But Tremane's finest hour arguably was winning the 1977 Connacht Club final. They beat Kiltormer by 2-7 to 1-9 in Athleague on the 6th of February 1977. And team featuring Jackie Kilroy scored 1-2. Matt Kilroy got a goal. Ray Fallon, Joe Coyne, Mickey Reynolds, also prominent on that Tremane team. Tony Kilkenny and Conor Hayes were on the Kiltormer team in a shock win for Tremane. But what a moment for Tremane to win the Connacht Senior Hurling Club Championship in 1977. What a moment for Roscommon hurling. And of course, Tremane then went on to play the All-Ireland semi. They beat Ballinrobe in the semi-final of the Connacht Championship, beat Crave Rua of Sligo in the quarter-final, and then they lost to Glen Rovers. Pat Horgan inspired Glen Rovers in the 1977 All-Ireland Club semi-final. So we're going to restart here with a puck out for David Connell of Athleague. 1 goal and 2 points to Athleague, 5 points to Tremane. If you've just joined us here in Waldron Park for the 2021 Roscommon Senior Hurling Championship Final, and the clock is back on, and David Connell sends it out here to his fullback, David Delaney. So David takes it past to Tremane. The ball is added on to by Owen Coyle. Way up and dangerous ball in. A chance of a goal for Owen Ward. He's on the 13. He turns. He gives it out. Shot here. It's in the back of the net. And not Cormac Kelly, the man that's put it into the back of the net. But again, the long ball in. Owen Ward won it. He turned and Cormac Kelly slotted it into the bottom right-hand corner. Nothing that Liam Murray could have done about it. A goal for Athleague, and Cormac Kelly, the man that's come in today, 30 years of age, 2 senior hurling championships, to his credit so far, electronic engineer. So Cormac Kelly, the man that got the goal. 2-2 now to Athleague. 5 points to Tremane. Here comes Niall Kilroy. Can he respond? He sends it in brilliantly over the bar. What a score by Niall Kilroy. What a response. It's his 5th of the game. Off his left side. And a great response by Seamus Qualter's team. 2-2 to 6 points now we have it. And 16 and a half minutes gone in the first half. And it's Athleague leading by 2. And they're playing against the breeze. David Connell, a long, high puck out towards the right half forward position. Gary Fonnell, the target. It's batted down by him towards Dara Heavey. In comes Niall Connolly, but it's taken away from him by Pádraig Brennan. Pádraig drives a nice ball low in towards Niall Kilroy. Tremane really exposing the space inside, leaving the space for Niall Kilroy to operate in. And sure, can he operate? What an operator! Niall Kilroy, 6th of the game, and it's a great ploy by Seamus Qualters. They're leaving that room inside for Niall Kilroy to work with, and he is well able to work in that space. He's got 6 points now so far in the game, Niall Kilroy. And we only have 17 and a half minutes gone. So, point between the two teams. It's Athleague 2-2. Tremane 7. Here comes Dara Heavey. Athleague and Roscommon hurler, Fjorty footballer, taken away from him by Niall Keenan. There's Pete Keelan to tidy up. How often we said that to Cathal Brennan now. Cathal takes it, swings it inside, looking for Darren Gately. Batted it away by the left full back. That's Mark Ward. It comes as far as the right full forward, Sean Mahoney, and he sends that to the right and he sends it wide. So it's a 4th wide now for Tremane. That time it was Sean Mahoney, the player. So still a point between the two teams. 18 minutes gone in the first half. 2-2 Athleague, 1-7 to Tremane. David Connell with the puck out. A low trajectory in this ball to Owen Coyle. And challenged now by Niall Keelan and Niall Kilroy, the two Niles. Back to Alan Moore. Alan drives it up towards the right full forward position. The referee has blown his whistle for a push in the back. And Adrian Flanagan, the man who's penalised for a push on Gary Fallon. It's going to be free for the Athleague men. Ben McGahan, the player to take it on the 45-metre line. And that wind is very, very strong. See the flags fluttering there over to our right. And again, the towel is introduced. It's time to wipe the hurley. So Ben McGahan, for his team, leading by 1 point. Captain of the team, of course, Ben, has played football and hurling for 10 weeks in a row between Fjorty and Athleague. Sends it in, and he sends that to the left, and he sends that wide. So a 2nd wide for Athleague, 4 wides for Tremane. 19 minutes gone in the first half. Here comes the goalkeeper, Liam Og Murray, out towards the right half forward position, far side of the field. Racing out to the ball is Owen Coyle. Scramble on the ground. Who's going to come out with it? This ruck. Referee, has he seen enough? No, he's going to let play proceed. And well taken by Niall Keenan. Challenged by Owen Coyle. Shouldered off the ball by Angus Lyons. There's Owen Coyle once more using his power. He shoulders Warren Boyle out of the way. Back to Angus Lyons there on the left half back position. Still Angus Lyons with the green helmet. Well charged down by Niall Keenan. It's going to be a sideline cut now to the Athleague men out there. So good foraging for possession on the ground, but it was Owen Coyle, the man who came out with it. But eventually it's sideline cut to the Athleague men. And Nisha Coyle to take it. 20 minutes gone now. 1 point between the two teams. 2-2 to Athleague, 7 to Tremane. There is Ronan O'Mara. Ronan picks it up at the second attempt, drives past to Tremane, man, chance of a score, sends it into the middle. This is the full forward Robbie Fallon. First touch for him in the game. Robbie strikes it and he sends it in brilliantly over the bar. And it was well worked there between Ronan O'Mara and Robbie Fallon. And Robbie got away from Seamus Lynch and he sent that over the bar, his first score of the game. And Robbie, wearing the green helmet, has put his team 2 points into the lead. 2-3 to Athleague, 7 points to Tremane. The puck out there from the goalkeeper. Massive puck out by Liam O'Murray. Lands in the grasp of Niall Kilroy. And what about that for a score? Niall Kilroy is on fire. He's really enhancing his reputation here. Niall, what a great hurler, what a great footballer. But you need your top players, your marquee forwards performing on the big occasion. And Niall Kilroy is certainly performing. That's 7 points for him in 21 minutes. What a scoring rate by Niall Kilroy in a county final. A score every 3 minutes by the Fjorty and Roscommon footballer, the Tremane hurler, and he's really the go-to man for the team wearing blue and yellow. So David Coyle pucks it out. The referee Is he saying he encroached outside of the small square? I think that's what he's saying. Goalkeeper took the puck out from outside of the small square. He's going to throw the ball in, I think. So it's rarely seen in hurling where the referee will blow up the goalkeeper for coming outside the small square to puck the ball out. But I think that's what happened, that he came outside the small square. We saw it a few years ago, controversial circumstances in an under-21 match where a Clare goalkeeper was penalised, and rather harshly. But nonetheless, the referee applying the letter of the law, throw in here between Owen Coyle and Niall Kilroy. It breaks to Sean Mahoney. Sean driving through, and he's charging. He's fouling the ball. He's over carrying. And the referee, Aaron Clark, giving the decision to the Athleague men. So Athleague with the advantage at the moment, just by a point against the breeze. Niall Kilroy ran at the free, but he didn't stop Ben McGahan from getting good distance on. Here's Cathal Brennan. Cathal swings on it, sends it over towards right full forward Sean Mahoney, but there's a foul there, and it's going to be Pete Keelan has been spoken to, and Aaron Clogher noting, I think it's Niall Connolly. So Niall Connolly, his name is noted. So what a record Niall has: 4 senior hurling championships, 2 leagues, 4 junior hurling championships, 1 Nicky record, 2 junior football championships, 1 Connacht junior football championship, 1 intermediate football championship. What an accolade there for a roll of honour for Niall Connolly. This is Niall Kilroy. So Niall, Connacht championship winner with Roscommon in 2017 and 2019. Niall Carty. And who can forget his starring performance for Roscommon against Mayo back in 2017, the drawing game as sweeper. He collected nearly every ball that came into the Roscommon 45 that day. Gave a great performance. Here he comes. Sends it in brilliantly. What a score by Niall Kilroy. That's 8. He's given one of these great performances in county finals. Niall Kilroy here today. 24 minutes almost gone the first half. That's 8 points for Niall Kilroy. That's 9 for Tremane. That's the equaliser. David Connell to puck this out. He'll be careful now where he pucks it from. Yeah, he stays inside the square. And landing here towards Ronan O'Mara. Brilliant take by the tip man. Ronan driving forward, gets past 2 Tremane men, but the ball slips from his grasp. He pulls it on the ground towards Robbie Fallon. It's collected here by Cathal Brennan, and it's out of play. It's going to be a line cut to the Athleague men. Gary Fallon standing over it, as is Robbie Fallon, but they're going to leave it to the man, the maestro himself, Ben McGahan, the man that can send these brilliantly in. It's not beyond Ben's ability to slot this over the bar, so let's see what he can do. The last one he sent in worked out brilliant for your own ward. They got a goal out of it, so let's see, can Ben replicate that here. Here he comes. Nice cut in, similar sort of ball. Owen Ward is underneath it, but this time he can't keep the ball in play. It goes out for a puck out for Liam Og Murray. 25 minutes almost gone the first half. Puck out for Liam Murray from the edge of the small square. Landing on the 45, far side field. Batted down by Owen Coyle as far as Niall Connolly. Gets good clearance in. Niall, but there's nobody there, only Joe Brennan. And Joe comes forward, challenged by Owen Ward. A low pass towards Pete Keelan, but it's well picked up there by Dara Heavey. Dara on his hands and knees. The ruck is formed. It's Pete Keelan scrambling for possession. It's out of play. Matt Farrell has his flag raised, signalling a line cut to the Tremane men. What a great final we have. 2-3 to Athleague. 9 points to Tremane. 8 of those came from the stick of Niall Kilroy. Owen Ward has got a goal, and Cormac Kelly has got a goal for the Athleague men. That's a sidely cut that's worked out well for Pádraig Brennan and Pete Keelan. Pete gets the return pass. He sends it in, and he sends it to the left, and he sends that wide. So that's a 5th wide for Tremane. First for Pete Keelan. Pete, 30-year-old dairy farmer. 14 years he's playing for Tremane, and one of Roscommon's greatest ever hurlers. Pete Keelan operates in the centre-half back position for Roscommon in the Nicky Rackard Cup and also in the Christy Ring Cup. So Gary Fallon is on the ground here right in front of us. There's the ruck. Goal for there's Joe Brennan. Joe can't control it. It's going to go out over the sideline, and it's going to be an Athleague ball. Pádraig Mannion just questioning there, making sure that the linesman is giving the sideline cut to his team. It did come off Joe Brennan, and Joe had a fantastic game in the semi-final against Four Roads. That's a puck by Ben McGahan, well cut out by his county teammate that's sent in by P. Keelan, but well taken by Alan Moore. He's sort of robbed by Niall Kilroy momentarily, but here comes Owen Coyle using his power, bursting out past Niall Keenan. Great strength by the centre half back, off his left up towards the 45, batted down by Seamus Lynch. Breaks out well here towards Pádraig Brennan, stylish hurler, plays left half back for Roscommon. His shot is taken by Nisha Coyle, ahead of P. Keelan. Nice ball into Cormac Kelly, one of the goal scorers, sends it around the house, and it's well taken by Liam O'Murray, but I spoke too soon. It came off his stick, out for a 65, and it's going to be a chance here for Athleague to go into the lead. 27 minutes gone in the first half, chance for Ben McGann to put his team back in front in this very exciting game here at Athleague. Nothing between the two teams, and it's even Stevens. The 2 goals for Athleague, will they be significant at the end of this match? Owen Ward with the first, of course, Cormac Kelly with the second. 2 brilliantly scored goals, well taken. And here comes Ben McGann with the 65, straight in front of the post. And Ben looks up at the target, lifts it now, and here he comes. He strikes it off his right, and he sends it in. It's not going the distance, it's batted on, but there's a square ball. Robbie Fallon standing in the square, and Aaron Clogher signals the free out for the Tremane men and for Liam O'Murray. So Liam, here he comes. He missed it first time, gets it at the second attempt, out towards Joe Brennan. Athleague not happy with that, but here comes Pádraig Brennan, tackled by Angus Lyons. Angus dispossesses Pádraig Brennan, strikes it off his left, down the wing towards Cormac Kelly, off Cormac's stick, out over the sideline cut for P. Keelan and for Tremane. So what a great crowd here in attendance in Athleague today, in that stand full over the far side of the field. This is Niall Connolly. Niall can't get it first time, but he kicks it back towards Nisha Coyle, and as a foul on David Delaney, rather. So David fouled, the full back, and it's going to be a free for the Athleague men. So Pádraig Mannion tailoring his team and his defence to suit the opposition. He's brought Alan Moore back to mark Niall Kilroy and brought David Delaney out to the half back line. So the ball up towards Owen Ward. In the right full back position now is Joe Brennan. He bats it out towards Warren Boyle. Warren miscontrols it first time. He's fouled by Angus Lyons. It's going to be a free to Tremane, about 50 metres out from their own goal. Warren Boyle down injured. 29 minutes gone now in the first half here at Waldron Park in Athleague. Nothing between the two teams. It's 2-3 to Athleague, 9 points to Tremane. Out comes the goalkeeper, Liam O'Murray. He's a 26-year-old.
At least 1 minute of additional time at the end of this half.
Liam works in animation. Went into goals in the semi-final against Four Roads when regular goalkeeper Kevin Kellehan pulled his hamstring. So Liam went in as an emergency goalkeeper that day, but he's the first choice today in the absence of Kevin Kellehan, who misses out, sadly, for him through injury. So is he going to land this in and around the house, or will it go further with the aid of the breeze? Here he comes. He sends in. It's not going to go over, but it's landing a dangerous ball in, and it trickles out behind for a puck out, and nobody could get a stick to it, but it's a dangerous ball in. It's the 6th time that the ball has gone wide on the Tremane side. 2-3 to 9 points is the score at League. 2-3. They got the 2 goals. Owen Ward got 1. Cormac Kelly got the other. Niall Kilroy has got 8 points for Tremane, if you've just joined us. Ball is breaking here on the 45. Going down for the Joe Brennan. Collects it very well. Joe strikes it off his left, up the wing into the left half forward position. Well taken by Owen Coyle. He sends it back into the middle. Between P. Keelan now and Dara Heavey. Breaks fortuitously to Ronan O'Mara. Collects it very well. The pass goes astray, and it's Warren Boyle go down, and he's fouled by Ronan O'Mara. It's going to be a free to Tremane just outside their own 65-metre line. It would be 1 minute of stoppage time at the end of the first half here in Athleague. 2-3 to Athleague, 9 points to Tremane. And Warren Boyle, the man that was fouled, is going to leave this free to Niall Kilroy. Niall scored a monster free just a few minutes ago, and he's got 8 points already in this game. So Niall Kilroy, so much depending on his performance for his team, the real talisman up front for Tremane. So Niall, just outside the 65, well within his range with the aid of that strong breeze. And he's going to strike this off his left-hand side. He's eyeing up the target now. Now he lifts it and strikes it. It's a high ball in. It's got great distance, and it's got brilliant accuracy. And what a score by Niall Kilroy, his 9th of the first half. What a performance by Niall Kilroy. 9 points out of 10 for Tremane. His team lead by 1 at the half-time whistle, and Niall Kilroy almost single-handedly has put his team into the lead here in Tremane, in Athleague rather, and it's 2-3 to Athleague, 10 points to Tremane at half-time. But you must factor in that breeze and those flags are blowing very strong, and Athleague will have the benefit of that breeze in the second half. And we've seen in the football matches over the season that the breeze didn't make that much of a difference in the football, but certainly in hurling, I think it's a different kettle of fish, and we'll see how the Tremane men can deal playing against the breeze in the second half. And they are leading at half-time by 1 point. Those 9 points from Niall Kilroy, 1 point from Darren Gately, that puts them on 10. 2-3 for Athleague. We've got a goal and a point from Owen Ward, goal and 2 points from Owen Ward, goal from Cormac Kelly, a point for Ben McGahan, and Robbie Fallon has got a point as well. In fact, 1-1 for Owen Ward. So they're the 2 goals. Will they be significant at the end of this game? Who will be collecting the Mickey Caniff Cup later on from County Chairman Christy McDermott? Will it be Sean Melia for Tremane, the first time since 1995, or will it be Ben McGahan for Athleague, their first time since 2018? Only time will tell, and it's half-time here in Athleague. Score is 10 points to Tremane, 2-3 to Athleague, and we'll be back for second half coverage after the break. So join us then for the second half of this intriguing, enthralling, captivating local derby between Athleague and Tremane in the 2021 Roscommon Senior Hurling Championship Final, sponsored by QPAC, and we'll see you after the break. So welcome back to Athleague for the second half. We're just waiting on the Tremane team to make their way onto the pitch. But while we're waiting, I'm delighted to be joined by Robbie McCann, former secretary, former player of Athleague, still heavily involved in the team and the club. Robbie, what's your overall thoughts on the first half performance in this 2021 county final?
It's a very close affair, as you see. There's only a point in it. Tremane at the moment are winning the individual battles out there, and needless to say, Niall Kilroy, which we expect is actually, is scoring very, very heavily. As I say, 1 point in it. There's got a good breeze in it, a nice breeze here at the moment, and Athleague will have it in the second half. But we'll really have to up our game here if we want to get the Mickey Caniff Cup, and I mean that's not maybe.
Yeah.
We need to up our game. Yes, we got 2 goals. Two good goals, but I mean we're not getting the points, and we need to get more points on the board if we want to win here today.
It's a very evenly balanced game. There's a great crowd, Robbie. It's a great occasion, and the 2 local teams, local derby, the most local of local derbies, the 2 teams from the same parish. How about that?
I can't get much closer than this. As I said here earlier in other interviews, I know I have all this team. I own my own team at League, of course, where my heart is. I can know all the Tremane lads over the years. I know all the everyone else belongs to Tremane. So, I mean, it doesn't get any closer than this.
Well, thanks very much, Robbie, and I'm sure you'll be eagerly anticipating the second half, like the rest of us and all our viewers as well. And thanks for joining us, Robbie.
Thank you very much.
So, here we have a substitute on the Tremane team. As John Brennan is in for Seamus Lynch. So there's a scramble there as the ball is thrown in by Aaron Clogher. And who comes away with it? Only Tremane man. Foul on Pádraig Brennan. John Brennan is in for Seamus Lynch. So John Brennan, wearing 15, replaces Seamus Lynch on the Tremane team. And if you can just see those flags, a measure of how strong the breeze is here in Athleague. Tremane playing against it in the second half. Athleague, of course, have the benefit of it. They're trailing by a point, 2-3 to Athleague. 10 points to Tremane. The Athleague bench not happy that the ball isn't being given out to Niall Kilroy, that the free isn't taken quickly enough. They want to get on with the game. And Niall Kilroy going now for his 10th point of the game. Here comes Niall, asking the linesman to send back the Athleague man, the requisite 13 metres. So here's Niall. Straight, slightly to the right of centre. So Niall, can he make it 10 for him? 11 for Tremane. He sends it in. It's a good-looking free. And that is over the bar. What a score again. Niall Kilroy strikes his 10th of the game. It gives his team a 2-point lead here in that league in the second half of the county final for 2021. A puck out by David Connell. Out towards the right half forward position. Far side of the field. It's broken down. A race there between John Brennan, the new man in, wearing number 15, but he's playing corner back. And Joe Brennan goes in strongly, but still the ball is there to be won. Pádraig Brennan has it. Well played by Pádraig out to Joe Brennan, but his pass goes straight to Angus Lyons. Angus has Ben McGaff, Dara Heavey outside him. This is Dara. Is he fouled by Cathal Brennan? The referee says no. And he's pulled up for over-holding. And referee Aaron Clogher gives the free to the men wearing blue and yellow, taken by Joe Brennan. Sends a diagonal ball out towards this side of the field, towards Niall Keenan. It's going to stay in play, right in front of Pádraig Mannion. This is Owen Coyle, giving him attention. Great ball in by Niall Keenan. Dangerous ball in. Darren Gately is underneath it, but that's too much on it. Out over the end line and wide. That's first wide of the second half for Tremane. They have a 2-point lead. They play against the breeze. 11 points to Tremane. 2-3 to Athleague. Put out by David Connell. Out towards here, left half forward position. Batted down by Ronan Amar to Warren Boyle. Warren strikes on his left side and towards Cathal Brennan. Cathal takes the first time. Nice ball into the right full forward position, looking for Niall Kilroy. A race between him and Alan Moore. Well picked up by Niall Kilroy, but it's out over the end line and it's wide. Good play by Alan Moore. Niall Kilroy not happy with the umpires. He said that Alan Moore flicked it off his stick, and the referee agreeing with his umpires. Aaron Clogher. It's going to be a puck out for David Connell. Niall Kilroy incensed with that decision. And he's not hiding his fury either. And David Connell with the puck out towards the right half forward position again, looking for maybe Gary Fallon. It breaks beyond him in towards Pádraig Brennan. Pádraig goes down, can't get into his grasp. This is Angus Lyons, shoots off his left, he sends it in high, and he sends it over the bar. Angus Lyons with the score. That's his first of the game, and that brings the margin down to a point. 2-4 now to Athleague, 11 points to Tremane. 3 minutes gone in the second half. Puck out towards Niall Keenan. Niall brilliantly takes it. Sends it in. Looking for Kilroy again, out in front of Alan Moore. This is Niall Kilroy. Goes down on the ball, flicks it away from Alan Moore. This is his right half forward, David Mullen. David held up by Alan Moore, gets it back out to Niall Keenan. Niall sends it in, and that's going to the left. Is it going to go wide? Darren Gately is underneath it. It breaks. The goalkeeper is there. David Connell. This is Darren Gately picking it up now. Has support outside him. Still Darren. Darren goes for a score. Off his head. Loses the ball. Pushed in the back. It's going to be a free in for the Tremane men. And the referee gives Darren Gately the free. Darren lost the ball for a moment. He didn't know where it was. It was on top of his head. Bounced off his helmet. And the foul was committed by Mark Ward. It's going to be a free for Niall Kilroy. Niall has got 10. This is to be number 11 out of 12. And going on his previous form in this game, you could mark this down as a score because Niall Kilroy has given an exhibition of free taking and point scoring here today in Athleague. So Niall, just outside the 20-metre line, trying to convert a free, won by Darren Gately. Darren the Craig's man, one of two Craig's brothers. His brother Noel is on the bench, and of course, they're following the footsteps of the great Martin Joe Kane and Seamus Kane from Craig's, who played for Tremane in the 70s, won numerous county championships with Tremane, and played for Craig's in the 1974 Roscommon Senior Football Championship final when Craig's went down narrowly to a great Roscommon Gaels team, Seamus and Martin Joe Kane. Martin Joe Kane played for Roscommon the All-Ireland Under-21 final in 1966. Great all-round sportsman, Gaelic football, hurling, rugby, and Aaron Clogher. Going out to have a word with a player is Niall Keenan. Niall Keenan, he set that attack in motion with that great catch from the puck out from his goalkeeper. So Niall Keenan is getting a yellow card. And it's the other Niall. Niall Keenan, Niall Kilroy, steals a few inches. The fans noticed it, but Niall is asked to bring it back. And so it's going to be a free from about 6 inches further out than he originally anticipated. So Niall Kilroy looking for 11 out of 12. Here he comes, strikes it off his left, sends it in, and mark that down. That's another point for Niall Kilroy. That's 11 for Kilroy, 12 for Tremane, 2-4 now to Athleague, 12 points to Tremane. 6 minutes gone the second half. Welcome to Athleague. If you're watching in Britain or America, Australia, you're very welcome to this county final. It's a very keenly contested game. Great game between two local teams, the same parish. Played up towards Cormac Kelly on the 20-metre line. Facing John Brennan, he sends it in off his left. Dangerous ball in! It's a goal for Athleague!
Come on, Athleague!
A mix-up between Liam O'Murray and his full-back, Sean Melia. And it was sent into the back of the net, and Robbie Fallon got the goal. Robbie Fallon got the goal. That's a goal and a point now for Robbie Fallon. A mix-up between the goalkeeper and the full-back. And that's 3-4 now to Athleague. 12 points to Tremane. 6.5 minutes gone to the second half. So, puck out by Liam Murray. Out towards the far side of the field. Going for it there is Adrian Flanagan. Scramble on the ground for the ball. In goes Angus Lyons and Pete Keelahan, Niall Keenan, a whole host of players. There's players going down. Carl Keenan's gone down. And referee Aaron Clogher has given the free to the Tremane men. Pete Keelahan takes it quickly, drives in towards Niall Kilroy. Out to mark him now is Mark Ward. Niall turns, sends it in, and it's still in play. Darren Gately bats it out. Darren Gately goes down. Possession here with Sean Mahoney. And the referee has awarded a free for a foul on Darren Gately by Alan Moore off the ball. And Owen Coyle is protesting with the umpire, as is Alan Moore. But Darren Gately is down injured. The physio has gone in to treat him. So it happened after the ball broke away from Darren Gately. There was a race for possession between Sean Mahoney and his marker. But the referee has given the free to the Tremane men. As we look down the bench, you see Mervyn Connaughton, the great servant of Athleague hurling. Mervyn Connaughton down there. 4 county championships for Mervyn. Nicky Racker Cups. Great player for Fiorti as well over many, many years, Mervyn Connaughton. Still there on the bench. And we have viewers here today from the United States, Australia, United Arab Emirates, Belgium, Canada. You're very, very welcome. And Alan Moore.
Watching in Canada.
Yeah. So hello to Teresa McCon Kenny, watching in Canada. Whereabouts is she?
She's in Edmonton.
Edmonton, Alberta. And Alan Moore, while we're talking, Alan Moore has been sent off. Alan Moore has been sent off for that foul off the ball on Darren Gately. And how big of an impact will that be in the game? Alan Moore sent off. The subs, the Athleague subs are incensed with that. And Alan Moore has been, unfortunately, red carded. Now here comes Niall Carty to level things up. 3-4 to Athleague. Here he comes. 13 points now to Tremane. Niall Kilroy with the score. So we have 9 minutes gone in the second half. 3-4 Athleague. 13 points. 13 points to Tremane. Pádraig Mannion makes the changes. Well, won there by Robbie Fallon. The puck out from David Connell. Sends it in towards Cormac Kelly. Racing toward now is Owen Ward. Owen picks it up very, very well. Still Owen Ward in possession. Brought down by a combination of Warren Boyle and Adrian Flanagan. Owen Ward, the meat in the sandwich there. So Athleague down to 14 men. And Niall Keenan is there picking up Owen Coyle. So Pádraig Mannion now tailoring his team to address the fact that they're a man down. Alan Moore, the player, taken off, sent off rather. So a chance here for Athleague to go back in front. Ben McGahan, 21 metres out from the Tremane goal. It's an acute angle. He's about 25 metres in, 20 metres in from the sideline.
Athleague substitution number 17, Cian Murray, has replaced number 10, Gary Fallon.
So Cian Murray is on for Athleague, and Ben McGahan slots that very, very well over the bar. So Ben gets his second point of the game. That's the captain of Athleague. Puts his team back into the lead. 3-5 now for Athleague. 13 points to Tremane. That's 14-13. The ball played in towards Kilroy. Going down on it there is Darren Gately. Darren pushed by Owen Coyle. No foul. Still the ball is there for Owen Coyle. Scrambled with Darren Gately, and Sean Mahoney as well is in there. The referee very patient with these rooks. He's giving the free out now to the Athleague men. Owen Coyle winning the free, and David Delaney. And it's going to be taken now by Niall Connolly, but he's waiting for David Connell to come out to take the free. So David coming out from goals. So David halfway between the 20-metre line and the 45-metre line. David he's got a lot of distance in his puckouts in the first half and in the second half with the breeze now. Here comes David. Off his right side, landing on the 20-metre line. Up goes Pete Keelan. Brilliant take by Pete. Here he comes. Tackled by Cian Murray. The sub takes a lot of steps. He drops the ball down. Still Pete Keelan. What a piece of play here by Pete. Gives it off here to Niall Keenan. Niall sends it in high, in between Niall Kilroy and the corner back. It breaks towards Gately on the 20-metre line. He can't get into his grasp. Down goes Carl Keenan. And it's a free out. A free out for the Athleague men. And Darren Gately, the player that went down, and Carl Keenan came in. And Carl Keenan was the man penalised by Aaron Clogher. And a yellow card for Carl Brennan rather. So Carl Brennan goes into the book. He joins Niall Keenan. And Alan Moore, of course, was red carded, unfortunately for Alan. And Athleague down to 14 men, but they are leading by a point. And we'll see a substitute coming in now for Tremane in a few moments. And Michael Brennan, the man who's coming in, Michael Brennan wearing number 18. And he's going to replace Sean Mahoney. So Michael Brennan, 18.
Number 18. Michael Brennan has replaced number 13, Sean Mahoney.
You just hear Michael Brennan in for Sean Mahoney. It's going to be a free out now for David Connell. So Michael Brennan, what can he do in this game? So David Connell sends it long, landing on the 20-metre line, far side of the field. Broken down, and there's a foul. It's going to be a free in for the Athleague men, as Angus Lyons was about to move with the ball into a dangerous position. The referee blew up play for a foul, and Ben McGahan now has a chance to extend the lead. 3-5 to Athleague, 13 points to Tremane. 13 minutes gone in the second half here at Waldron Park in Athleague. So Ben McGahan, 2 points so far. Here he comes. He's addressing the ball now, looking up at the post. Going to send this off his right side. So here comes Ben. lofts it in, and he lofts that over the bar. And that's a third point for Ben McGahan now. 3-6 to Athleague, 13 points to Tremane. Puck out taken by the goalkeeper, Liam Og Murray, landing in the middle of the field. There it's won by Niall Keenan. Sends it down left side, down towards Niall Kilroy. Marked by Mark Ward. This is still Niall Kilroy. Sends it in off his left. And that's to the right, and that's out and wide. So third wide for Tremane. And the scoring rate has gone down for Tremane now. 3-6, 15 points at league. 13 points to Tremane. 2 points between the two teams. 14 minutes gone in the second half. David Connell to puck it out from the edge of the small square. Sends a good long high ball up towards the left full forward position. Up goes Robbie Fallon, the goal scorer. Here comes Joe Brennan collecting it. Joe taking on Cian, the substitute. That's Cian Murray. Goes out of play. It's going to be a line cut to the Tremane men. The player to take will be Joe Brennan. So Joe is going to leave it down, and he's going to leave it here for Pádraig Brennan to take. So Pádraig Brennan taking the line ball. Michael Brennan is in on the Tremane team. Michael, 19 years of age, corner forward usually, student. And referee still holding up play, telling the players to listen to the linesman. So it's going to be a line cut. When all of this is over, it's going to be a line cut to Tremane on the 45-metre line down this side of the field. And the full-back, Sean Melia, is going to take it. In fact, Pádraig Murray is there as well. So the Tremane mentor in to get the ball, the extra ball that's on the field. Pádraig Murray now with the side, with the cut. Here comes Pádraig Brennan. Pádraig up the line, up towards his right half forward, David Mullen. But well won there by Nisha Coyle, but his clearance is cut out by Pádraig Brennan once more, looking for that man Niall Kilroy, but cut out by Owen Coyle, taking past Cathal Brennan. Niall Kilroy gives chase, still Owen Coyle, big powerful man, off his left side out towards Cian Murray, going out to challenges Joe Brennan, but still Cian Murray. Adrian Flanagan now applies the pressure, gets it into Cormac Kelly. Cormac drops it back towards Cian Murray. The ball breaks to the Tremane men, and they can come away with it here with their left full forward. That's John Brennan, who's back in the cornerback position. Across to Sean Melia, the captain of the team. Sean gets it into the centre here to Pete Keelan. He drops it, but picks it up brilliantly. Great skill by Pete. Up towards Kilroy again. Niall Kilroy in front of Owen Ward. Mark Ward. Still Niall Kilroy. Goes off his left side, sends it in. The goalkeeper, David Connell, has it. Shows the dummy to Darren Gately, and he clears the ball well. Up towards the left half forward position, looking for Robbie Fallon with Sean Melia. The ball is still in play. And going out to meet it, there's Joe Brennan. Joe is fighting for the possession together with Ronan Amara. Still Joe Brennan. Good play by Joe Brennan. He's fouled. He's brought to the ground. It's going to be a free for Tremane. 3-6 at league. That's 15 points. 13 points to Tremane. That's a 2-point difference. And we have 17 minutes almost gone in the second half. So Pete Keelan to take the free. Tremane trailing by 2. He's leaving it to Niall Kilroy to come out and take. So Niall, 12 points so far today, Niall, out of the 13 points that Tremane have got. The only other player that has scored for Tremane has been Darren Gately, and that is a concern for any team to be relying so heavily on one player to score so much for their team. But here comes Niall Kilroy, just inside the 65-metre line, striking into the teeth of that strong breeze. Lifts it and strikes it off his left. It's high enough, it's long enough, it's landing in, and it's taken on the line brilliantly by Niall Connolly. What a take by Niall Connolly, a vital interception. Clears it out, a brilliant clearance by the cornerback. Taken now by Warren Boyle. Warren sends it low, looking for Niall Kilroy. There's 2 men around him. Mark Ward and this man, Ronan Amara, the Tipperary man, sends it off his left, and that's high, that's over the bar. A brilliant score by Ronan Amara. What a score. And there is the water break. Almost 80 minutes gone in the game, and you get the feeling that that score by Ronan O'Mara is a vital score in the game, because it came after a spell of pressure from the Tremane men. Niall Connolly made that brilliant clearance off the line, sent it up to the right half forward position. When it landed in the middle, there is Ronan O'Mara off his left, the 38-year-old Garda, native of Laura. Won Nicky Rackard Cup to his credit, a National League and Intermediate Hurling Championship in Tipperary. And Ronan O'Mara, Laura, the club of Ken Hogan, Patrick Bonner-Maher, is he going to add a Roscommon title to his accolade and his roll of honour from Tipperary? But that was a tremendous score. You have to say, one of the scores of the game, with the aid of the breeze, mind you, 3-7 now to Athleague, 13 points to Tremane. That's the biggest gap we've had in the game so far. A 3-point lead for the Athleague men coming into the closing straight. Just over 12 minutes to play here in Waldron Park in Athleague. It's Athleague 3 goals and 7. Tremane 13 points. And who will it be? Will it be the men wearing blue and white or blue and gold? And we will know that in 12 minutes' time. We'll just look back on the Athleague team of 1978 that beat Tremane by 2-8 to 110. And on that team was Michael Glennon, the captain of the team. You had Michael Cuddy, Cathal McCann, David McCann, Harry Crowley, Jerry Keenan, Anthony Flaherty, Jim Waldron, Damien Finneran, Jerry Naughton, Dominic Connolly, Michael Finneran, Jay Snipe, G. Coyle, P. Fallon, G. Connolly. So that was the Athleague team of 1978. To my right is Robert McCann, who spoke to us at half time. He was a substitute back in those days. He was injured as well in 1980 final, missed that final. And of course on that Athleague team was Canon Liam Devine, former Roscommon PRO and Roscommon Herald columnist. Played left full back for Athleague in the 1980 final between Tremane and Athleague. So 12 minutes to decide the destination of the Mickey Cuniff Cup for 2021. 3 points in it between Athleague and Tremane, the local derby, the same parish. It's Athleague have the advantage, 3-7. The vital goals coming from Robbie Fallon, Cormac Kelly and Owen Ward. Will they be the difference? Puck out now by the goalkeeper. The clock is back on. John Brennan has possession, but there's a foul. There's a free for Tremane, just outside their own 65-metre line. Coming across to take it now is Pete Keelahan. So Pete, his team need a score. Here he comes. He sends it into the left full forward position. There's Michael Brennan. Michael sends it back out. It's sent in by Niall Keenan, only as far as David Delaney. David going down on it. And there's a scrum, a ruck ensuing. Down goes Dara Heavey. In goes Owen Coyle. Also Cathal Brennan. There's Niall Keenan in there as well. It's going on a long time, this ruck. The referee allowing it to progress. And it's still there. Will he throw it in? Maybe he'll throw it in now for stalemate. But the referee allowing it to continue. And who ensues from it? It's Angus Lyons. Angus Lyons proceeds from that ruck and emerges with the ball. But again, it's given away. And it's out over the sideline. It'll be a line cut to the Tremane men. And the referee having a word there with Vincent Burke, the linesman, far side of the field. That scramble for possession seemed to go on an eternity. The referee allowing it to go on. Some referees blow up very quickly in a stalemate situation. But there was Angus Lyons emerging from the crowd with the ball. 19 minutes gone in the second half. Athleague in the lead. 3-7 they have. 13 points to Tremane. And it's a free for the Athleague men to be taken by, a line cut rather, Ben McGann. What a great elevation he got on that cut. But straight up the field to Joe Brennan. Joe one-handed out towards Adrian Flanagan. Adrian leaves it there to Warren Boyle. So Warren on the 45-metre line, left half back position. His puck is blocked down. And still there for Joe Brennan. Joe is out over the sideline. It's going to be a line ball to Athleague. And we have 11 minutes almost to go in this game.
Tremane substitution, number 30, Brian Keenan, is replaced number 4, Adrian Flanagan.
So Brian Keenan is in for Tremane, wearing number 30, and he's replacing Adrian Flanagan, wearing number 4. So Brian Keenan for Adrian Flanagan. Seamus Qualter, he's worked the Oracle in 2018 for Athleague to win the championship. He's trying to win this one for Tremane. His team face an uphill challenge at the moment.
Number 18, Pat Nolan, is replacing number 3, David Delaney.
So Pat Nolan is in for David Delaney on the Athleague team as well. So Pat Nolan, Wexford native, Garda, plays for Roscommon also. Ben McGann sends it in off the sideline cut. What a score! What a score by Ben McGann! From the sideline, he did the same in the county final last year as well. Ben McGann from a similar position out on that wing. What a score! Here comes Pete Keelan. Tremane need a score now. They're 4 down. He plays the ball into the centre. There is the right half forward, David Mullen. But he can't get his hand on the ball. It's taken by Pat Nolan. Pat sends it out over the sideline. Athleague winning by 4. 3-8 to Athleague. 13 points to Tremane. 9 minutes to go here in this breathtaking final. You have to say that Tremane need a score now. They're 4 down. And their scoring rate has fallen off in the second half. And here comes the centre half forward. That's Niall Keenan. Niall, can he replicate what Ben McGahan did? He can't get the distance in. Pat Nolan. Pat's fouled. And Pat using all his experience there. Good play by Pat Nolan, making a difference already in the game. And this is Noel Gately. Noel Gately in for Tremane.
24, Kevin Brennan is replacing number 10.
In fact, it's Kevin Brennan.
Number 10, David Mullen.
So Kevin Brennan is in for Tremane, and off is David Mullen. So Kevin Brennan, wearing number 24, is in, and off is David Mullen. So good play there by Pat Nolan, using all his experience, winning a couple of vital balls for Athleague. They're in a good position now, 3-8 to Athleague, 13 points to Tremane. Just over 8 minutes to play of normal time. The puck out, taken out here by Cathal Brennan. Going down on his hands and knees. Great pick up by Cathal Brennan. He's crowded out now. And there's a turnover of possession. The ball is on the ground. There's Ben McGahan. Ben scored that wonderful sideline cut a few moments ago. Here to Owen Coyle. And this is a good ball in by Owen Ward. And it's sent in. It's sent over the bar by Angus Lyons. Angus Lyons with the score. 3-9 now to Athleague, 13 points to Tremane, 17-13. 4 points between the two teams, 2 points for Angus Lyons in the game. Both of them coming in the second half. And Athleague have a better range of scoring up top. They've more people involved in the scoring. Tremane heavily reliant on Niall Kilroy. This is ball played in by the Tremane men, but going out there is Cormac Kelly taking on Kevin Brennan. Still Cormac Kelly into the centre to Ben McGahan. Scoring opportunity for Ben. And he sends it in and over the bar. Ben McGahan with the score. That's his fourth of the second half. 4 for Ben McGahan in the second half. And 3-9 now to Athleague. 3-10 to Athleague. 13 points to Tremane. That's 6 points of a difference. Tremane need a goal. Here they come on the attack. Played in by towards Michael Brennan. Michael turns one way, then the other, past Pat Nolan, he sends it in. That's a good score by Michael Brennan. And Tremane needed that score. 23 and a half minutes gone now in the second half. 3-10 to Athleague, 14 points to Tremane. 5 points between the two teams. And referee waving play on as Cian Murray went down there. Here comes David Connell with the puck out, a long one, landing in the left half forward position. It's broken away there by Owen Ward. And here comes Joe Brennan. Joe Brennan gets the ball up. Good clearance by Joe. Here to Kevin Brennan. Kevin go down on it. Under pressure by Nisha Coyle. Still Kevin Brennan. Good work there by the Athleague men. Kevin Brennan still on the ground. And here comes Niall Keenan. Challenged high by Owen Coyle. And the referee calling over Owen Coyle as Niall Keenan went down under that challenge. And no quarter asked or given here in Athleague. And Owen Coyle is in. Gets a yellow card. Yellow card there for Owen Coyle. And Niall Keenan could be receiving a card now. The referee talking to Matt Farrell. Is he going to talk to Niall Keenan? Let's see what happens. There was a little bit of afters there. And Aaron Clogher taking no further action. So here's Niall Kilroy. His team need a score. They trail by 5. Just over 5 minutes to play here in Waldron Park. Here comes Niall. Lifts it, strikes it off his left, and that's to the right and wide. So it remains 3-10 to Athleague, 14 points to Tremane. 5 minutes exactly left on the clock. Pádraig Mannion in front of us here, talking to his Mayor Ishka. Athleague in the driving seat, 5-point lead. They have the aid of the breeze. Tremane need a goal, and they need it soon. Puck out by David Connell out towards the right half forward position, far side of the field. And there is Ronan O'Mara. Got that great score earlier for his team to Cian Murray now. Cian with a chance to stretch out the lead. Sends it in, and he sends it over the bar. Cian Murray with the score. And that puts 6 points between the two teams once again. Puck out by the goalkeeper. Niall Keenan can't get it into his hands. Ben McGahan does. He sends it in high, looking for his full forward Robbie Fallon, but well taken by Sean Melia, the captain Sean, what a servant he has been for Tremane over the years. Captain of the team, sends it left side down into the middle, but there is the Angus Lions. Challenged now by Joe Brennan, fouled by Joe Brennan. It's going to be a free now for Athleague, just outside the 45-metre line. They have that 6-point lead, 4 minutes of normal time left to play here in Waldron Park, together with whatever Aaron Clogher decides is appropriate as additional time. So Ben McGahan, just 48 metres out from his own goal, got that brilliant sideline cut and really inspired his team as they opened up what looks like a match-winning lead at the moment, unless the Tremane men can work a quick goal and maybe add on a few points after. Here comes Ben. Long high ball landing in the square, and it's free out. Referee signalling a free out, and substitute coming on the Tremane team. David Flaherty is in, so David taking
number 30, David Flaherty is replacing number 14, Robbie Fallon.
So David Flaherty is in for Robbie Fallon. Robbie Fallon got a goal and a point in this game. He capitalised on a mix-up in the Tremane defence just after half-time between the goalkeeper and the full-back, an unfortunate mix-up, and it landed gift-wrapped for Robbie Fallon to put into an empty net. And the goals have made the difference really in this game. The 3 goals that Athleague have got are the difference. Both teams have scored 14 times so far, but Athleague tellingly have hit those 3 goals from Owen Ward, Cormac Kelly, and that goal for Robbie Fallon just after the break. So here comes Liam Ogmurray. So Liam, puck this out now from the edge of the small square. Time is not on the side of Tremane. Time is the friend of Athleague at the moment. Just over 2 minutes to play, of 2 minutes of normal time to play. 6 between the two teams. Athleague need a goal. If they can engineer and work one, it will help them a lot. Added to by Niall Keenan. It's played inside towards Kevin Brennan. But there's the Angus Lions again, using all his experience, go down on the ball, coming out with the possession, has it in his hands, gets up to Cormac Kelly. He has ball in hand. In space now is David Flaherty, a chance of a score for Flaherty. Sends it in high, and that's tailing to the right, and it's tailing wide. And that's David Flaherty. Had a red card rescinded during the week, enabling him to take his place here today. Puck out towards Pádraig Brennan. He's pushed in the back there by Owen Ward. Owen really set the ball rolling for Athleague today, getting that goal early on in the game. And made a big difference to them, and it quickly added to by a Cormac Kelly goal, but Niall Kilroy sending it high. He knows the team needs a goal. He's dropping it around the 20-metre line. It's dropping here. Kevin Brennan, Michael Brennan rather. Michael inside, hooked. Warren Boyle was hooked brilliantly. A scramble on the ground. A cluster of players. Referee letting it play on. David Connell, the goalkeeper, is even out there. Who's going to emerge with the ball? And the referee is giving a free in to Tremane. About 30 metres out. There's 1 minute of normal time left to play on the clock. Tremane need a minimum of a goal and try, hopefully from their point of view, to work a second goal to force extra time. A tough task at this stage of the game. Just 30 seconds now left in this match. Niall Kilroy has given a great exhibition of point scoring for his team today. Niall Kilroy has scored 12 points out of his team's 14. Michael Brennan's got 1, Darren Gately's got 1. So Niall has only one thing on his mind here. There has to be to land this ball in the back of David Connell's net. But look at the army of players between him and the goals. And it'll be very difficult for Niall to work a goal, but he's going to try. If anyone can try, Niall can try. His team trail by 6. We're now into additional time here at the end of the game. But the time is ebbing away. Athleague stand on the cusp of a 20th title. So Niall with the shot, low, blocked in there by Ronan Amara. There's Ben McGahan, Dara Heavey, Niall Kilroy again. Shot comes in, blocked brilliantly by Owen Ward. Clears the ball out towards Cathal Brennan now for Tremane. Cathal sends it back in. Chance here for John Brennan. Well taken by David Connell. David sends it out over the sideline, and a great save by David Connell. Took that shot there from John Brennan very comfortably. 31 minutes gone in the game, in the second half. Tremane pressing for a goal. They trail by 6. This is
There'll be at least 5 minutes of additional
5
time.
minutes of
in this
additional time.
half.
5
At
minutes.
least 5 minutes of additional time.
And here come Tremane. Joe Brennan. Low ball in. Blocked on the line by Niall Connolly again. Breaks out this side of the field. Here comes John Brennan, sending it across the face of goal. Niall Keenan's underneath it. It's batted down. Pádraig Brennan with a chance. They need a goal. Pádraig with a shot. He's hooked. There is Pat Nolan is in there. Scramble away. Here comes Ben McGahan. He lifts the siege momentarily, but only as far as Sean Melia. Sean can send it back in around the house. It's a long ball in. Darren Gately's underneath it. Darren breaks it down. And there's a chance here for Warren Boyle, taken down outside the penalty area. Still Warren Boyle in possession. It breaks away from him. And out comes the centre back, Owen Coyle. Darren Gately goes to tackle. Darren fouls Owen Coyle. It's going to be a free out for Athleague in the right full back position. Almost 2 minutes of stoppage time played at the end of the game. Athleague by 6, 3-11 to Athleague, 14 points to Tremane. And we have 3 minutes. And what a siege that was there. And Athleague men throwing themselves in the way of the ball to protect the goal. Great save by Dave Connell as well. On the verge of a 5th championship win. Gets it out to his own ward. Sends it up the line. There's space in there, but going back for the Sean Melia. Very well played there by Sean Melia. Taking it ahead of David Flaherty. Gets it out to a centre back, Joe Brennan. Joe sends it out to this side of the field, the right half forward position, to John Brennan. Wearing 15, but he came in as a sub. John taking on Angus Lyons. Still John Brennan on the 45. Angus Lyons breathing down his neck. Applying a lot of pressure. Gets here to Michael Brennan. 1 point for him already in the game. Michael sends it to Darren Gately. He's got a point as well. But it's well intercepted there and kicked away. And out as far as Pete Keelan. Pete by Ben McGahan. He's got David Flaherty ahead of him. This is David, the space, the far side. So still David Flaherty. He's got a man over Cian Murray now. Cian on the edge of the D. Chance of a point at least. And he sends it in. He sends it over the bar. Cian Murray with the score, his second of the game, second of the second half since he was introduced. And Athleague have one hand on the cup, the Mickey Caniff Cup. 7 points they lead, 3-12 to Athleague, 14 points to Tremane. There's 2 minutes left of additional time and the ball is sent in and sent over the bar, and it's a good score for Tremane. And that reduces it back down to 6. 3-12 to Athleague. 15 points to Tremane. I make it a minute and a half of stoppage time remaining. David Connell to send this out. Landing on the left corner forward position. David Flaherty against Joe Brennan. And here comes Joe Brennan. And that's intercepted. David Flaherty has a chance of a score. He's hooked brilliantly by Pete Keelan. And back to Sean Melia. Sean sends it down with interest up towards Niall Kilroy. Batted down. There's the Angus Lyons playing the sweeper. The 14 men have played better, arguably, than the 15 men. And Angus Lyons has been a star performer in the second half, really showing the leadership with those 2 great scores, as has Ronan O'Mara, Ben McGahan as well. And throw ball, it's going to be a free. In the past, these 2 teams have met in 6 county finals. Up to now, Tremane have won 4, Athleague have won 2. And it looks like Athleague will win the 7th and make it 4-3 in the head-to-head between the 2 parish rivals. And the referee has given the free to Tremane and Pete Keelan. 6 between them. Time is almost up here. Here's Pete Keelan just inside the 65. Lofts it in, landing on the 20-metre line. In there is Owen Ward. He bats it down. Ronan O'Mara is there as well. This is Niall Keenan, who's worked hard all day. Niall trying to burrow a way through. Sends it across the face of goal. He's fouled. And Aaron Clogher has given a free out for overholding, overcarrying. I think he's calling for the ball. I think the game is over. I think his hand is in the air. Stephen Kilcummins is on now for Athleague, wearing number 19. Stephen Kilcummins is on. Off comes Dara Heavey. So Dara, about to win his 2nd senior hurling championship medal today, Dara Heavey. He's won an intermediate football, a junior football championship, a Connacht junior football championship. The photographers' light bulbs are flashing. Will tell you that the game is almost over. Ball has been fought for over there with Pete Keelan. And Athleague have it now with Owen Ward. Owen Ward sends it in high towards the goals. And that's out to the right and wide. And just confirmation there that Stephen Kilcummins has come on for Dara Heavey. And there is the final whistle. Almost 6 minutes of injury time have been played. Athleague are the Roscommon Senior Hurling Champions for 2021, sponsored by Keepack. They've overcome a gallant Tremane team, their local rivals, the parish rivals, on a scoreline of 3 goals and 12 points to 15 points. And they have won their 20th Roscommon Senior Hurling Championship. So at League, the 3 goals have made the difference. Owen Ward's first goal in the first half, then a goal from Cormac Kelly, and then that goal after half-time from Robbie Fallon have been the difference between the two teams. Both sides have scored 15 times in this game. Niall Kilroy scored an amazing 12 points for his team and ended up on the losing side. And I suppose the difference between the two teams in the end was a greater variety of scoring options on the Athleague side. And at Tremane, the players greet each other here, and these teams and these players play with each other with Fiorty football team. They're neighbours, they're friends, they'll celebrate together, they'll commiserate together. And Athleague has seen a great exhibition of hurling in this county final, the first championship final between Athleague and Tremane since 1980, and both teams did not disappoint. They turned on a great performance. Athleague getting the vital scores at vital times. You have to say that Ronan O'Mara got a great score in the second half at a vital time, Angus Lyons also. But how about that score from the sideline cut by Ben McGahan? He replicated what he did last year in the county final against Pádraig Pearses from out on the sidelines, sent it in over the bar, and Pádraig Pearses edged out Athleague last year after extra time, and Athleague showed the resilience, determination, the bounce back ability to knuckle down in 2021, to put that setback behind them. And not alone did they overcome Pádraig Pearses in the semi-final, that they came to the final and they won the Mickey Knuff Cup today, having been edged out by Pádraig Pearses after a thrilling encounter in Hyde Park in October 2020. So Pádraig Pearses, the 2020 champions, Athleague, the 2021 champions, and you can't say that they didn't deserve their victory today. They really did work hard, down to 14 men, and star performers all over the field, particularly there with Ben McGahan. Owen Coyle had a great game, David Connell in the goals, Ronan O'Mara got a great score, Robbie Fallon got a vital goal after half-time there, but Angus Lyons really came good when they went down to 14 men after the dismissal of Alan Moore. And they have won the Roscommon Senior Hurling Championship for 2021. So, great man Johnny Haughey from Athleague will be delighted that his team have won another championship. So they have added to the titles that they won in 78, 2003, 2006, 2007. They beat Pádraig Pearses to win 2 in a row. 2018 they beat Four Roads, and in 2021 they have beaten their neighbours, their friends from the Athleague parish. That's the gallant Tremane, who have added so much and contributed so much to this final here today. They came after a shock result against Four Roads in the semi-final, and they're here and performed admirably all through this match. They put up 15 scores, but they just couldn't get that goal or two that would really make the difference. And goals win the games ultimately, and Athleague got those 3 goals, and they are the champions. They've had the experience over the last few years. They didn't want to lose a third final in a row. They won in 2018 against Four Roads, then lost to Four Roads in 2019, and then they lost to Pádraig Pearses last year, as I said, in that tremendous game up in Hyde Park. And today they have come and made amends and won the Mickey Knuff Cup. Mickey Knuff, what a great hurler he was for Roscommon. Four Roads down through the years, and how fitting that the cup has been named after such a great hurler for Roscommon and Four Roads. So all the crowd in on the field there, the Athleague supporters greeting their team down here to our right, then the Tremane supporters with their team as well, and they can take so much from their contribution to the Roscommon Senior Hurling Championship at 2021. Tremane, their first final since 1996, and boy did they put in a great performance too, racking up 15 points, 312 for Athleague. Both teams getting the same scoring rate, but Athleague got the key scores at the vital times, and that was the difference. And we wait now for the presentation of the trophy by County Chairman Christy McDermott. The cup has been brought out on the field there. John O'Connor, the Roscommon PRO. Also there is Brian Carroll, the Roscommon football chairman. So they're going to bring it out in front of the camera for presentation purposes, where the captain of Athleague, Ben McGahan, will receive the Mickey Caniff Cup now in a few minutes. If you stay with us, we'll bring you the full presentation ceremony. You can see Christy McDermott coming out here now, here in Waldron Park, seen of so many great matches over the years. None greater, arguably, than Roscommon beating Wexford in the 1984 Centenary Cup, featuring some great players. Anthony Flaherty, David Flaherty's father. Anthony, great referee and player for Athleague, played in that game. Frank Carty, father of cameraman here today, Michael Carty beside me, one of Roscommon's great players, played centre half back. Paddy Dolan, Winston DePenna, Harry Crowley, Fran Harkins, and they overturned Wexford in that Centenary Cup back in 1984. Team featuring Mick Jacob, Tony Dordan, John Nolan, Martin Quigley. Some of the great players of Wexford down the years played in that match, and a big surprise. And Athleague have a Wexford man on their ranks. Pat Nolan came in there in the last few minutes and played a good game in the full back line. He shored up that defence when Tremane laid siege to the Athleague defence and their rear guard in the closing minutes in search of that goal, that elusive goal that could have made it a grandstand finish. But you have to hand it to Tremane. They pressed, and Athleague withstood all of that pressure, and eventually Aaron Clogher blew his full-time whistle, and they had the lead. So great to have the company of everybody here today, watching the game on Roscommon TV in far-flung places in Australia, Canada, United Arab Emirates, Belgium, Great Britain, also in other parts of Ireland. A little piece of home being brought to you by Roscommon GA TV, here on the live stream from Waldron Park. We see there players talking to the supporters, Robbie Fallon shaking hands now with the referee, Aaron Clogher, who did a fine job on the game, Matt Farrell, the linesman, Vincent Burke also. And we'll shortly have the presentation. Brian Carroll here in front of us, Christy McDermott, and players still embracing supporters. Great scenes in Athleague for the winners, heartbreak for the losers. But let's hope that Tremane can dust themselves down like Athleague did last year in these situations, and rebound it in style, and won the cup today that they came so close to winning last year in an epic final against Pádraig Pearses. So we should have the presentation in the next few minutes. See Father Liam Devine making his way onto the field. Ex-Roscommon PRO, Sligo PRO, and a great columnist in the Roscommon Herald, Roscommon GA Gleanings, an unmissable piece of reading every week in the excellent coverage the Roscommon Herald gives, as does the Roscommon People. Great preview in the Roscommon Herald and the Roscommon People this week in the build-up to this game, and really bringing it to life. And talking to Joe Coyle there from Tremane, and Robert McCann and David McCann, former Athleague legends as well, interviewed in the paper, talking about the history of Tremane. Formed in 1945, Tremane, as a football club. Then they became a hurling club in 1949. Fiorti took over the football end of things, and Tremane won their first championship in 1956, first of their 11. But the glory period was really the 70s, when they won numerous Roscommon titles and the Connacht Club Championship in 1977 here in Athleague against Kiltormer, 6th of February 1977. Athleague, the venue for that famous victory for Tremane over Conor Hayes' team, Kiltormer, Tony Kilkenny. Went on to win All-Irelands with Galway in the 80s, both of those players. One of the biggest clubs in Galway hurling, and Tremane won that famous victory back in 1977. So Willie Hegarty, Shannon Side commentator on the field, talking to some of the players. So we see there down in front of us Christy McDermott preparing the presentation and the Man of the Match award. So, Man of the Match award will be, Niall Kilroy would certainly be in the frame, having scored 12 points, but generally the winning team produces the Man of the Match, and there's great performers on the Athleague side. Owen Coyle was outstanding, Ben McGahan, Angus Lyons in the second half as well, all in the running. Niall Connolly had a fine game in the cornerback position for Athleague as well. You have to say that he was outstanding for Athleague in this game. So many contenders for Man of the Match on the Athleague side. Angus Lyons, Ben McGahan, Owen Coyle, Niall Connolly, Dara Heavey maybe. So we'll know in a few minutes the destination of the Man of the Match trophy for the 2021 final. And there's Owen Coyle coming over to our right. And talking there to his substitute and teammate, Stephen Kilcummins, who came on for the last few minutes. So Owen Coyle, Roscommon hurler, had a fine game for his team today. As we look here at the Athleague players and supporters enjoying this moment after a county final victory. One of the great moments in any player's lifetime is moments after a county final victory when they're greeted by their friends and their family and the people closest to them, celebrating a famous victory, a victory that will be talked about in years to come, many years to come. A county championship victory is so hard to come by. And as you know, Athleague, since 1978, they had a famine of 25 years, 2003, and then they've added only 5 championships since 1980. That's a 78, long gap. So 5 championships in 43 years. So on Rudis Anov is Íntuk, what's rare is sweet, and his victory is sweet for Athleague here today. And looking back at it, 7 clubs contest this championship, and the last 4 years has been different winners. Athleague in 18, 4 Olds 19, Pearses 20, Athleague again today, Orden 2016. So it's been shared around, and we remember the unbelievable success of 4 Roads between 2008 and 2015. They won every Roscommon championship. So 4 Roads won 8 county finals in a row, and Christy McDermott is calling the players over for the presentation ceremony here in Athleague. So the captain, Ben McGahan, will surely summon his players over to the sideline. There's Gary Fallon in front of us here, and Ben McGahan drinking a bottle of Lucasade. David Delaney also coming across, and sure the rest of the players will be here shortly. So a great win for Pádraig Mannion, Ballygar native. Won the Nicky Racker Cup with Sligo in 2019. So this is Christy McDermott.
First of all, I'd like to welcome the chairman of the Roscommon County Board, Brian Town, the other officers of the county board, including our PRO.
Winters with them. I don't intend to hold you very long. First of all, sure, it's great to get such a fine day. I don't know how the weather changed from what I was listening to on Thursday, but thank God it didn't come the way they were talking about it on Thursday. I'd like to sincerely thank Keepack, who have continued to sponsor our senior hurling league and championship for a good few years now. So thanks very much, Keepack. I suppose it's still strange times, and we want to remember that COVID is around. So I'd ask everybody, take as much care as you can, and that because you're all following the news and things are very iffy out there at the moment. So please, the 2 teams tonight, be careful and behave responsibly. First of all, I'd like to thank the referee and his officials for a job well done. And I would just ask Aaron to come along and accept his memento.
Thank you. No photos, I presume.
No. He's all right, Gary. He's all right. We're better speed on these two Athleague. People are in a big hurry for the cup. I'd like to thank Tremane. I suppose the outsiders and outside of the sport mightn't have considered that you'd be in the county final this year. We within Roscommon, we know that any team on any given year is capable of being in a county final or winning a county final. So I'd like to say well done to the players, the officials and everybody. You put up a great show. It just got away from you in the last few minutes. So well done, lads. Last night was an unusual night, so that the under-17 final was taking place up in Ballyforden between Four Roads and, believe it or not, Athleague Tremane with a few Orden fellas thrown in. It was great to see the people from both sides up there, from the Athleague and Tremane side, chatting away and all. You wouldn't think that they were going to be out here on the pitch in face of one another today, but well done to the under-17s. Now I'd like to call on our player of the final, and the player of the final is Angus Lyons. Face that way because of the video on it, yeah. I'll hold his hand and you hold the rest of him, Angus. The women after you. Right, I'm better than that.
Jerry, take a photograph. Jerry, take a photograph.
No, later. Okay, I suppose the moment that some team waits for every year, and that is to receive the Mickey Cunniff Cup. And I'd like to congratulate Athleague on their victory today, and say well done to the team and their officials. So congratulations, Athleague, and I'd call on Ben McGahan to accept the cup. All right, Ben, does that?
Ben. Haven't too much of this wrote down, or any of it actually. First off, I'd just like to thank Tremane for another stormer of a game. Just the way it's always going to be a battle when we come out against each other. From hurling together underage to having to do it like this, it isn't easy. But what happens in the White Lines happens in the White Lines. We'll always be friends after. But a great game today, so I get a big 3 cheers for Tremane. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. I'd like to thank Aaron and his officials, Matthew and Vincent and Peter, for the game. It wasn't easy referee, it wasn't hard, it was a tough one, so just a big round of applause for them. To the lads looking after the pitch, Wesley, Porrick Moran and Basil Jones, it's in great nick after 2 semi-finals on it 2 weeks ago. Wasn't easy to get it right, but you did a tremendous job, so a big round of applause to them. The management, I can't help but 3 good Athleague men, we can call you that now, Porrick. So, look, fair play to you. It's great to have men that care so much about Athleague hurling over us. David Kelly, thank God he'll sleep now for the week, hopefully. Sean O'Brien, Pádraig Mannion, you're a credit. You're here every night when there's lads down football and you're always here, always keeping it going. So fair play to you. I'd like to thank everyone else that helps out. Niamh Mulhern, Robbie McCann, Jason Connaughton, all the people behind the scenes that you wouldn't see, that we wouldn't be here without today. Niamh getting everyone right during the week. It's not an easy job. I'd say nobody was off the table. It was always busy. So well done. The players yourselves, look, I could go on and on about you. You're brilliant. There's be lads down football training. You'd still be here, 6, 7, 12 of you, whatever. You'd still train because the goal is always the same. Fair play to you and you're a credit to your club. I couldn't finish this speech without mentioning someone that we lost this year, JP Moore. I know he'd be extremely proud of this Athleague team and he'd be particularly proud of you, Alan. So this is for him. All right. That's it, Christian.